Desert Ghost ball pythons is probably one of the best mutations in our opinion, and looking at the adults, they just get better and better after each and every shed. So let's start it off plain and simple. Today we're just going to show you guys our best Desert Ghost, or some of the Desert Ghost combos we have produced in this past season. But let's take it a step back and just show you a plain Desert Ghost. So this is a Desert Ghost in its most single form, and as you guys can see is a very nice greenish tint to it almost, but a very nice coloration. And you guys can see the head stamp is also completely lighter if you compare it to any ball python. So the nice thing about the Desert Ghost, like I said, they only get better and better after every shed. So this animal going on to 500 grams, it will go through a drastic change and it will start to get more coloration. Let's take a look at some of the combos we produced this past season. So these animals are not going to be in any specific order. Just going to show you guys some of the animals we want to highlight today. So this is the Cypress Pastel Desert Ghost, and he's also 50% head for hypo. The Cypress Desert Ghost combination, we were one of the first guys to reproduce the Cypress DG combos, and I must say over the years it's become one of my favorite projects, especially when working with Cypress. I feel the Cypress just gives the Desert Ghost that extra X factor in terms of coloring, and of course the awesome patterning that the animals has got. So adding one more gene to the Cypress Pastel Desert Ghost, we're going to add Mojave. Actually two genes, Mojave and Yellow Belly. So this is a Cypress Pastavi Yellow Belly Desert Ghost, 50% head hypo. And look at the soft pastel coloration that she's got. It almost looks like it's a watermark or something like that, like an oil painting. I really love actually what the Mojave does to this combination. It really gives it that soft paley look in a sense, and it looks, like I said, like an oil painting almost. Then also sticking to the Cypress project, the Cypress Desert Ghost project, here we've got a little small runt that we hatched out earlier in this year, and she's actually doing real amazing now. And she's actually an Orange Dream Fire Cypress Desert Ghost, also 50% head for hypo. And as you guys would see is the Orange Dream gives it the brightening coloration, the Fire gives it a bit of a paler look and washes out some of the coloration. But what I love about the Cypress Desert Ghost combos, that some of the animals has just got this neon highlighter head stamp almost, and you will see it with one of the next combos we're going to show you. So real awesome but small little female. Then here we've got, sticking again with the Cypress project, I mean, look at this amazing animal. So this is just a Cypress Yellow Belly Desert Ghost. And look at the amount of oranges and flames that's coming up. Of course, the Yellow Belly plays a huge factor in this. But look again at this awesome head stamp it's got. What a vibrant animal and a real genetic powerhouse. Then taking it a step back, we're going to check here out a Leopard Yellow Belly Desert Ghost, 100% head for pied and 66% head for clown and cryptic. And if you look at this awesome head stamp that this animal's got yet again, and that could be from the head clown or the head cryptic influence, just depending on which of those two genes this animal prove out for. Staying with the same clutch mate, here we've got an Enchi Yellow Belly Desert Ghost, 100% head for pied, and she's also 66% head for clown. As you guys will see, the Enchi reduces the patterning a lot, giving all of this black back patterning with the defined lines running down from the dorsal patterning to the side of the animal. And of course, Yellow Belly, you can see the flames are coming up. If we check the belly, it's got a bit of a Yellow Belly undertone. So these are some of the hatchlings that is actually still currently up for sale. So if you're interested in any of these Desert Ghost combos we've just showed you, make sure to go check out Morph Market, and let's go take a look at some of this year's holdbacks. Let's take a look at some of our holdback Desert Ghosts from this past season. Here we've got an Orange Dream Yellow Belly Leopard Crypton Desert Ghost, head for pied. So basically a double recessive animal, and it's 100% head for pied as well. Look at this awesome coloration, and look at how good the contrast is between the yellows and the blacks of this animal. Almost looks like a tri-stripe animal, and that's what I love about the Crypton project. You can achieve a lot of similarities with other genes in the Crypton project without even having those genes in. What an awesome animal. And taking a step back again, here we've got something completely different, and I see she's going unfortunately in shed, but we'll show you guys her nonetheless. This is a vanilla Mario desert ghost, and I love vanilla in all of my projects. I think vanilla is a good baseline, because if you produce with two vanillas, you're able to get the super vanillas, which isn't a pure white snake. So in terms of patterning and coloration, you're good in a sense because the color palettes are amazing. And of course the Mario is also a bit of a reduction gene, and it gives a lot of this awesome teardrops or small markers in between the patterning. And sticking with the Cypress Desert Ghost project, but this is actually a Cypress Enchi Leopard yellow belly Desert Ghost Crypton, and he is actually 50% head for pied. This is a male. We did show him previously in one of our YouTube videos about the Crypton gene, but I thought let me show you guys an update of this animal. And I love the camo green look that this animal is getting, and I mean, just yet again, look at that awesome head stamp. What I love about the Cryptons, they do very similar to what Puzzle does with the eye stripe. It removes the eye stripe and gives this awesome clear patterning around the head and the neck patterning. Here's another orange stream Leopard Crypton Desert Ghost head for pied. So we actually kept a pair of these animals back in this project. This is the little male, and yet again you can see the yellow belly with the previous combo really brings out the striping, but this animal still has got some great contrast between the blacks and the yellow. And look at this awesome teardrops that it's got at the side. These ball pythons are just crazy with the amount of blushing and the amount of coloration you can add into these combos. Then here we've got another, you guys will see we've got a lot of Cypress Desert Ghost combinations. Here's a Cypress Leopard Desert Ghost head for clown. And then something I'm very excited about, we're actually keeping back two of these females. They're actually Gravel Desert Ghost, 100% head for Exantic, and they're actually 50% head for Hypo. So the Gravel is actually a very subtle gene. Sometimes it can be hard to identify, but what it does, it brings out a lot of contrast, dark black patterning in the Desert Ghost. And of course, some of the Gravels has got the pixelated bellies, as you guys can see, is these small markings on the belly. And then the last animal, and probably the best animal we did produce this past season in the Desert Ghost project, and we haven't shown this animal. This is the red striped leopard spark Desert Ghost clown. Look at how awesome this female is. This female just pops, and she is so vibrant. This is the first time we actually produce any spark animals, and I must say spark is not a bad gene. I think it's very underrated. I won't necessarily go for the super sparks, but spark is a great gene as a complementing project to your Desert Ghost projects or even your clown projects in the future. So let me know what you guys thought about these Desert Ghosts, and we'll show you guys some more updates in the near future.